Welcome to Capital Technology University. A few reminders before we begin. Please wear a mask while under the tent, and please do not leave your seat for photography. As a courtesy, the university is providing each graduate with a professional photo taken while crossing the stage. We appreciate your efforts to ensure the safety of all those participating in today's celebration. The event we have all waited too long for. We are ready to begin the processional. The processional is led today by the university flag, with Godelsky scholar Jonathan Hayden serving as the flag bearer. Followed by Dr. Joshua Sinai, University Marshal, who is carrying the university's ceremonial mace. Entering the tent next is Dr. Bradford Sims, Capital Technology University's 8th president. Followed by 4 gonfalons representing the areas of study for which degrees will be awarded today: engineering, cyber science, management of technology, and data science. Now entering is the platform party, which includes Dr. Hayden Land, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Sarbari Gupta, Commencement Speaker, followed by members of the Board of Trustees and members of the Senior Administration. Mr. Andre Mendez, Board of Trustees, Mr. Jonathan Patrick, Board of Trustees, Melinda Bonnell-Rhine, Vice President of Student Engagement and University Development, Diane O'Neill, Senior Vice President of Enrollment, Marketing, and Management, Dr. Mitchell Levy, Dean of Academics, Dr. Michael Fain, Doctoral Programs. The platform party is followed by the university's distinguished faculty and members of the senior administration. Now entering are the baccalaureate degree candidates, led by Dr. Jamie Teeple. The degrees to be conferred today include Bachelor of Science in Astronautical Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering Technology, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Bachelor of Science in Cyber and Information Security, Bachelor of Science in Cybersecurity, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Management of Cyber and Information Technology, Bachelor of Science in Mobile Computing and Information Technology, Bachelor of Science in Mobile Computing and Gaming, Bachelor of Science in Software Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Web Development. Now entering are the master degree candidates, led by Dr. William Butler. The degrees to be conferred today: Master of Business Administration, MBA, Master of Science in Computer Science, Master of Science in Cyber and Information Security, Master of Science in Cyber Analytics, Master of Science in Cybersecurity, Master of Science in Electrical Engineering, Master of Science in Information Systems Management, Master of Science in Internet Engineering, Technical Master of Business Administration, TMBA, in Business Analytics and Data Science, Technical Master of Business Administration, TMBA, in Cybersecurity. Now entering are the doctoral degree candidates, led by Dr. Robert Steele. The degrees to be conferred today include Doctor of Philosophy in Aviation, Doctor of Philosophy in Business Analytics and Decision Sciences, Doctor of Philosophy in Management and Decision Science, Doctor of Philosophy in Occupational Health and Safety, Doctor of Philosophy in Product Management, Doctor of Philosophy in Technology, Doctor of Science in Cybersecurity.
As Marshal of the University, it is a pleasure to welcome you to the commencement exercise of Capital Technology University. Today, we celebrate the commencement of the class of 2021. Oh. Oops. Sorry.
You're fine.
Okay. Today we celebrate the commencement of the class of 2020. Before we begin, I would like to make a few announcements. As a courtesy to today's graduates and guests, we ask that you please stay seated during the ceremony so that everyone has an unobstructed view. As the students cross the stage, classic photography will capture the event and a courtesy photo will be made available to the graduate. Please continue to wear a mask while under the tent. Speakers will remove their masks and graduates will remove their masks while crossing the stage. Also, we ask that you silence your cell phones. Thank you. At this time, Chesapeake Brass Authority will perform the national anthem. wish to welcome all who are present to join me in a moment of silence to reflect on the momentous achievements of our graduates or to pray for them. Please be seated. I call forward Dr. Bradford L. Sims, President of the University, to bring greetings to our honored guests.
Well, welcome to the long awaited in-person graduation. Bachelor students, our esports arena is just about finished. So, sorry, it's been 2 years, but it's looking good. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees of Capital Technology University, it is my pleasure to declare the 2020 commencement ceremony now open. Good afternoon and a warm Capital Tech welcome to all of our graduates, faculty, staff, and friends of the university. A special long-distance welcome to all of our online graduates who are watching today's ceremony on the internet with family and friends. I sincerely hope you enjoy the ceremony and savor the meaning of the day and its colors and traditions. All of us at Capital Tech are proud of your achievements and we're confident of your success. We know how much hard work you dedicated to each course you took, and because of that effort, this is a great day of celebration, way too long delayed. I ask that you please take time to personally thank all of those in your life that made this achievement possible. Your family, friends, colleagues, and our faculty and staff. Be very proud of your accomplishment. It is significant and will propel you to reach even greater success. So let's take a minute so we can also celebrate our military here. So whenever I call your group, if you could stand and keep standing. So first of all, if you are retired military, please stand. If you're active duty military, please stand. If you have served in the military, please stand. Please thank all these folks for their service. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, my job as your president today is to characterize this wonderful graduating class for you and to keep it short. So here it goes. There are 191 members of the class of 2020. 87 received baccalaureate degrees, 44 received master's degrees, and 60 received doctoral degrees. As the professional bars of qualification are raised and the number of students pursuing doctoral degrees has increased, for those of you earning your baccalaureate degrees, maybe just the start. And I can tell you from personal experience that whenever I graduated with my bachelor's degree, I said I'm never going back to school the rest of my life. I was wrong. The average age of our baccalaureate recipient was 26. The youngest was 21. The most senior bachelor recipient was 57. We continue to contribute to Maryland being the most educated state in the land. 75% of our undergraduates and 47% of our graduate students are from the Free State. We also educate around the world. Several of our graduates are stationed overseas, some in military installations. Capital Tech is a proud participant of the Yellow Ribbon Program. The Yellow Ribbon Program is a provision of the Post-9/11 Veterans Educational Assistance Act of 2008. This voluntary agreement ensures that a Capital Tech education costs no more in tuition than the most expensive Maryland public institution tuition. One way that Capital Tech gives back to those that have sacrificed to serve our country. The most popular bachelor degree received among you today is in cybersecurity, which represents 41% of the bachelor's degrees today. I must continue the capital tradition of the Longevity Award. Mr. Michael Chapman persisted for 11 years to get his degree. Please note, I use the word persisted. The Longevity Award is for persistence and dedication, not slowness. I'm sure you had many events interfering in your life which required you to stick it out for 11 years. Thank you and congratulations. Let's turn to the graduating class of master's degree recipients, especially since so many of you completed your coursework entirely by the way of the internet. It's so nice to see you here live in person on campus. Our youngest new master was 26. The most senior member of the master's class was 66. Most of your new masters will be contributing to the protection of our homeland with your degrees in cybersecurity. Since you learned with us online, you come from many more parts of our great country, 13 states and the District of Columbia. 7 of you earned both your undergraduate and graduate degrees from Capital Technology University. Should you decide that additional education at any level will serve your needs, Capital Tech will be here to assist you in fields which are in demand. Today, we will celebrate the pinnacle of academic achievement, as 26 of you will be hooded, conferring the doctoral degree. Welcome to the ranks of the academic doctorate. Your dissertations addressed a broad range of topics, all grounded in the real world and addressing topics relevant to today's industry needs. Completing your doctoral degree is a monumental task. Congratulations. And even though you have graduated, Capital stands by to assist you in your career pursuits. This is a very small tent. Inside it sit the best and brightest. The very few among you of your peers have achieved a college degree. In America, only 36% of adults over 25 have a bachelor's degree, and only 14% have an advanced degree. Think about your niche of excellence among all those people in Maryland or the Baltimore-Washington corridor. Don't let it go to your heads, but you are very special, and you should celebrate that. The world of work, citizenship, and leadership is ready for you, and you are educated for that world. Thank you for having let Capital Technology University help you to grow and succeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sims. Today we will honor those who were selected for special recognition in areas of academics, leadership, and service. I ask Ms. Melinda Bunnell-Ryan to approach the podium.
Mr. President, each spring, the Capital Technology University Scholarship Committee meets to review the achievements of our outstanding juniors. From a select group whose academic achievements are of the highest caliber, a single student is chosen as the Principal Scholar of the Year. To mark this accomplishment, the student is awarded the Avram Gadolsky Memorial Scholarship. Capital Technology University is fortunate to number among its benefactors those who value the academic accomplishments of our students. This scholarship is made possible through an endowment established by Martha and Homer Gadolsky in honor of their late son, Avram. Jonathan Hayden, please rise and join us at the podium. Jonathan Hayden, the 2020 recipient of the Avram Gadolsky Memorial Scholarship, was a rising senior at the time the award was made and is a recent graduate of Capital Technology University. Mr. President, graduates, attendees, please welcome Jonathan, the 2020 Avram Gadolsky Memorial Scholarship recipient.
I am honored to call forward my distinguished colleague, Dr. Mitchell Levy, to present both the Marilyn and Seymour Levinson Memorial Award and the Faculty Awards.
Good afternoon. Graduates, congratulations. A couple of you still owe us papers, but we'll talk about that afterwards. Before I present these awards, I just want to share with you something that we did this morning. My son graduated college recently, and it was very moving for us. So I can appreciate the parents and the families, what this must mean to you. And on that day, you're right, I agree with you. On that day, I had tried to share with him some words of wisdom from a father to a son, and I shared those this morning, and some people came up to me afterwards and said they were so moved, I had to do it again this afternoon. This is a very treasured family heirloom. Okay. Students, on behalf of your parents and your families, I just want to share with you this. Get a job and take care of us. We're 2 for 2. This morning's group reacted exactly the same. Okay, now to business. I am very honored, first, to honor an individual student, and I represent the faculty, staff, and administration of Capital Technology University in saying we are proud of all our students. Each one of our students is honored today as the university graduates them. At this moment, I'm here to present the 2020 Marilyn and Seymour Levinson Memorial Award for Excellence in the Humanities and Social Sciences. Professor Levinson was a liberal arts professor for many years at Capital Technology University. He encouraged students to share his enthusiasm and interest in studying the liberal arts. Professor Levinson understood the value of the liberal arts as an important component of our education. At Capital Technology University, we seek to broaden the education of students in areas that are fundamental to their meaningful participation in society. This means we seek to develop within students an understanding of what it means to be human in the context of a diverse society and its evolving institutions. We seek to encourage within students an imaginative engagement with ideas, as well as the creative ability to solve problems in ways that are logical and ethical. Finally, we seek to facilitate within students the ability to communicate their thoughts and ideas clearly and professionally. The Levinson family has endowed this award so that we may acknowledge the achievement of a single student's outstanding performance in the liberal arts here at Capital. The Levinson Award is presented to a student with a 3.5 or higher GPA who has demonstrated a commitment to the arts and humanities through academics and extracurricular activities related to the arts and humanities. This year's recipient of the Levinson Award for Excellence in the Humanities and Social Sciences has achieved the goals of the department beyond any shadow of a doubt. I am pleased to announce this year's winner is Jacob Rush. Jacob is one of the most technically proficient students in the cybersecurity program. Because of his obvious leadership and technical abilities, he was selected to be lead cyber lab manager this past academic year. In 2020. Although these facts are impressive about the young man, even more impressive is his somewhat secret life as an accomplished musician and his love for the arts. Jacob's love of music was cultivated and encouraged by his parents at an early age when he received tutoring from an accomplished jazz musician. Jacob was such an accomplished musician in high school, he was selected for the prestigious All-State Orchestra. Fast forward to Jacob's 4 years at Capital, where he immediately found a local church and excelled on their praise team, featuring him on acoustic and electric guitar. Jacob's love of music did not stop there. He was curious about how music recording worked, so he volunteered to help a friend record 3 albums and is now working on his own. He accomplished all of this with a very demanding cybersecurity course schedule and continuing as lead student in the technically demanding cyber lab. An appropriate way to end this award narrative is Jacob's own impressive words, and I quote, "Included with my helping to spread the arts, I am one of the lead members of Capital Technology University's Creative Juices Club. There I helped organize events, teach creative classes, and participate in all sorts of creative outlets. This has helped me to understand and appreciate all of the arts and humanities for what they are. Through this club, I discovered that I am really into paintings and looking at art. I might not be good at creating that type of art, but that doesn't stop me from enjoying it." Jacob is a living example of why the Levinson Award was created, spreading his love for the arts to other students in a STEM environment. This award is made in absentia, as Jacob was unable to join us today. Please give Jacob a round of applause. Okay, thank you. Now to faculty awards. Each year, members of the faculty are recognized for contributions to the 3 pillars of faculty engagement with the university: teaching, research, and service. Nominations are made by the faculty, reviewed and selected by the deans and department chairs, and approved by the president. Each year, the selection for these awards gets more and more difficult. We at Capital are truly blessed with devoted faculty, both full-time and part-time. The first award is for service. The award for service this year goes to Dr. Ronald Martin. Dr. Martin, please join me on the stage. You again.
Me again.
Yeah. Dr. Martin was up here being recognized this morning, and my guess is if we had a 10 o'clock presentation, you'd be up here too. Ronald Martin is a research student at Capital and has been a long-standing adjunct for many years. He has been instrumental in setting up and running the ICAM lab while also involving students from high schools and community colleges in STEM and our university. His commitment to students and support for them to mature academically and personally has been long-standing and a delight to know. His direct support to service while not living locally, he lives in Louisiana, shows that his time is given for the good, not the self. Thus, Ronald Martin is the nominated Faculty Service of the Year award. Dr. Martin has demonstrated significant dedication to the university and its students. Ladies and gentlemen, please acknowledge this 2020 Faculty Service Award recipient, Dr. Ronald Martin. Okay. Our next award is for teaching, which is the heart of the faculty experience at Capital Technology University. The award for teaching goes to Dr. William Butler. Dr. Butler, please join me on stage. Dr. Butler won an award this morning also, so I guess he's going to have to get a bigger house with more walls. Dr. William Butler has been nominated for 2 awards, as I said. While his research is excellent and highly recognized, it was his teaching nomination that stood above the competition. He is in great demand by the student body and is both appreciated and respected by all. He receives excellent feedback and has maintained that level in teaching classes and chairing dissertations. This teaching excellence was supported with a Fulbright scholarship representing Capital in Albania. Thus, Dr. William Butler is the nominated faculty member for the Teaching Award of 2020. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Butler on receiving the 2020 Faculty Teaching Award. Our last faculty award is in the area of research. Research is a hallmark of a university's contributions to furthering knowledge in academic disciplines. Here at Capital, our professors are with their students, always digging deeper into their areas of study. The 2020 recipient for research is Dr. Nikki Robinson. Thank you. On Dr. Robinson's behalf, thank you. She is receiving this award in absentia. Dr. Nikki Robinson has been active since completing her doctorate over a year ago. She's volunteered to be an examiner on our first PhD, has contributed chair and committee work with dissertation students, and attended residencies to support all level of study related to her expertise. Additionally, she had published and presented widely, and her tech lecture has been a success as a presentation to the April residency. Coupled with speaking presentations that focus on research based at Capital, she has excelled in research while waving the Capital Tech banner. For this, we proudly award her the 2020 Faculty Research Award. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Nikki Robinson.
I call forward Dr. Hayden Land, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, to introduce our commencement speaker.
Well, congratulations again to all the graduates of 2020. I am most pleased and honored to introduce to you today our distinguished commencement speaker, Dr. Sabarthi Gupta. And Sabarthi, if you could come to my right. Dr. Sabarthi Gupta founded Electrosoft in 2001. She is the current Chief Executive Officer of Electrosoft. Her extensive background spans software development and professional services, serving both public and private sectors. Dr. Gupta has a broad base of knowledge and experience in the areas of cybersecurity, risk management, privacy, cryptographic solutions. She has authored over 20 technical papers and presentations and refereed at various conferences and journals, and 4 chapters and 2 cybersecurity books. So an accomplished author. She holds 4 patents in the areas of cryptography. She has co-authored several NIST special publications in the area of electronic authentication, security configuration management, and mobile credentials. She received her MS and PhD degrees in electrical engineering from the University of Maryland, College Park, and a BTech degree in electronics and electrical communication engineering from the Indian Institute of Technology in Kagapur. She holds a CISSP and a CISA certification. Dr. Sabarthi Gupta was a speaker at the TechXUMD Bold Ideas Conference. Her talk was titled, "Building a Cyber World That Protects the User as a High-Valued Asset." She pointed out that the focus on the cybersecurity industry has always been the protection of the organizational data and IT systems. There are very few tools available today that can constantly and reliably protect the user from cyber threats. She wants to usher in a new era where cyber professionals recognize the user as a high-valued asset and focus on developing tools and solutions that protect the user from hackers and bad actors on the internet. She calls this a new model, user-centric zero trust. Please provide a warm welcome for our distinguished speaker, Dr. Sabarthi Gupta.
Thank you very much. Wow. So what a lovely afternoon to hold this momentous event that, the 2020 graduates. I'm so glad that we were able to do this for you all. So welcome. I am, President Bradford Sims, the Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, 2020 graduates. I am immensely honored to be here today to speak to you at this commencement event. As we all know, the pandemic has affected all of us in many different ways.
the delay of this commencement event is just one of those things that we have to take in stride. But I am delighted to be here today to congratulate all of you who worked so hard to make this day possible and your presence here. In fact, graduates, you should feel very proud of yourselves. You know, you have worked hard for this moment. You and your families have made many sacrifices to make this day possible. Let's give all of our graduates and their families a big round of applause for the great work that they've done. In fact, you should also feel very proud of your choice of an educational institution to do your work in as Capital Tech. So from what I understand, the 6-month placement rate for Capital Tech graduates is a whopping 95%. Is that good or what? And also, you know, as a minority and a woman in tech, I am very proud to know that Capital Tech has so many active programs to support women, minorities, veterans, and various other, you know, underrepresented minorities in the tech sector. So wonderful to have those kinds of things going on here. And then to recognize the culture of impactful education that Capital Tech has promoted, I wanted us to all give another round of applause for President Dr. Sims, the Board of Trustees, and the great faculty here at Capital Tech. So, you know, before I get, so usually at the commencement speech, I guess it's expected that I will be sharing a few words of inspiration and lessons with you, and I will do so. But I wanted to say a few words about my own educational journey first, and how it has shaped my career. As you heard, you know, at a long bio, of course, I was getting bored listening to it myself. But I completed my undergraduate engineering education back in India. That's my birth country. And soon after that, I came to the United States to do graduate studies at the University of Maryland, College Park, you know, not too far from here. And I spent 6 long years at College Park, you know, doing a master's degree and then a PhD in cybersecurity. And in fact, I was thrilled to hear earlier at this event that over 40% of the graduates, all of you here, have done your work in cybersecurity. So yeah, go cybersecurity. I mean, it is a rapidly expanding, you know, arena, and the country and the world needs many more folks like you, professionals in the cybersecurity realm. So after graduation, you know, I really felt, well, several graduations, I guess, but my educational background, I've always felt that it has given me a great deal of confidence and, you know, in my knowledge and as well as my ability to make a difference to my field. And so I worked for about 9 years in industry in a couple of different companies. And then in 2001, the entrepreneurial bug struck me, and I decided to set out on my own entrepreneurial journey, and I started this company, Electrosoft. And that was in 2001. And for the last 20 years, that's what I've been doing, you know, learning a lot of lessons along the way as well. In fact, if those of you who have graduated in the cybersecurity realm, if you'd like to seek out a career at our company, Electrosoft, do find me on LinkedIn, connect, and then let's chat. Sure. So, you know, the funny thing is, I mentioned I did, you know, several degrees, of course, and, you know, there were 3 different graduation ceremonies, of course, but I only managed to attend one of them because, like my undergraduate, by the time they had the commencement event, I was already out of the country and in the US. And then for my master's, you know, you can understand I was a poor graduate student. And to attend the ceremony, they asked us to cough up about $150 or $200 for the cap and gown. And that represented at the time, you know, this was the late 80s, that represented about half of my monthly budget. So I decided, you know what, let's not go that path, you know. And also, I guess, moreover, I didn't have any family in this country at the time, and there was nobody to really watch me graduate. So I decided to, you know, pass that off. But then when I finished my PhD, that was a pretty, you know, it was a tough sort of, you know, path journey. And so I decided I should and would attend the ceremony. So I managed to find the $200 again, this time to buy a cap and gown. And here it is. And that's what I'm wearing today as I'm talking to all of you. So, running a business for 20 years, hiring different types of employees, serving customers, having the ups and downs of a typical business owner, as well as being a mom to two wonderful daughters, has taught me a lot of life lessons, of course, And so today, I could talk about a bunch of lessons, but I selected 3 specific lessons that I wanted to share with you, and I hope they come to use to each of you. So the first lesson I want to share with you all is to basically respect yourself, In fact, if you want the world to respect you, I think respecting yourself, that's the first place you have to start. In fact, if you haven't done this already, take a few moments to do some soul searching and identify what are your core values, what do you stand for, what are the things that are meaningful to you. And then live your life in a way that shows allegiance and integrity, to those core values or core beliefs. In fact, in the famous words of C.S. Lewis, integrity is doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. We almost always know what that right thing is. We have that little voice in our hearts that tells us the right thing, what the right thing is in a particular context, based on our value system, of course. And I'm here to suggest to you, don't suppress that little voice, listen to it. It's your soul telling you what to do and what not to do based on the cues in your environment. And these cues, we don't even know how to identify them. It's called intuition, I guess. We sense things, and then it makes us either feel comfortable with the situation or uncomfortable, So it's, again, I feel it's like our soul telling us what the right path is. And so respecting yourself also means finding a line of work and a team culture that aligns with your core values and your capabilities, and then finding a way to find a job or a line of work that kind of aligns with your core values as well as your technical capabilities. So many times in my own life and career, I have come across work situations and decisions where I have felt uncomfortable. But every time when I listen to my inner voice, I've always found the wisdom to take action in a manner that aligns with my values. And taking actions, over time that aligns with your inner voice also has an amazing ability to calm your spirit and to create a sense of inner strength and conviction. So as each of you graduates, as you enter the next phase of your careers post-graduation here, always remember to respect yourself and be aware of who you are and what you stand for. Okay, so the second lesson I want to share with you is to show that you care. And care can be shown in many ways in your professional journey, So showing that you care could mean that you take pride in the work and work products that you produce. It's just like an artist, who takes pride in putting their the name against their artistic piece of work. Treat each task and each project that you are assigned as an opportunity to show how you can create and add value. When you know that you are adding value, chances are that the folks around you will see that as well. And when you make this a standard practice in your career, you will begin to see magical effects. You will be recognized, you will be drafted for bigger and better responsibilities, and you will be looked at as a leader in your organization. But showing that you care could also mean that you understand and you have respect for the mission of the organization to which you belong, and working hand in hand with your compatriots to fulfill that mission. And finally, showing that you care can mean that you honor and respect your colleagues and your supervisors and take the time to get to know them, not just as work partners, but as human beings, and offering to help and support them if and when they need it. Over the years of your professional journey, if you embrace this culture of showing that you care, you'll reap amazing benefits in my mind, from what I've seen in my life. You will first and foremost feel fulfilled in your career. That's an important thing, of course, right? And then you will advance in your organization and be recognized as a leader, as I mentioned. And finally, and probably most importantly for your long-term success as a professional, you will create a network of colleagues and connections who believe in you. And down the road, when you're looking for a job or you're looking for individuals to recruit to your team in the future, let's say, this network will come in immensely handy. And so that's about showing that you care in multiple different ways. And then the third and final lesson I wanted to share today is, after all the talk of, working hard and, showing that you care in your job and whatnot, I've really found also that, always trying to promote a balanced life is an important principle to follow that I've definitely tried to follow in my life, Ultimately, each of us are here on this planet to bring joy to ourselves and to others. So identify the different dimensions of your life that are important to you. Your work and your professional life obviously is an important dimension, right? However, other meaningful dimensions, of course, could include like your family, your friends, your hobbies, maybe the volunteering for meaningful avenues that you do, and also taking care of your health and your spiritual, and your spirit, I guess, your spiritual side. So carve out time and energy, to attend to these other significant dimensions of your life. What I've found is, living a single-dimensional life is a sure recipe for stress and unhappiness. So in the words of a former First Lady, don't confuse having a career with having a life. So live your life, basically. Take time to savor your successes, spend time with family and friends, do the things that bring you joy and joy to others. Take time to feel gratitude. That's a big word that we hear a lot these days. But if possible, every morning and night, try to recognize 2 or 3 things that you're grateful for. And, in a way, sometimes being grateful for your failures and the things that didn't work out too well, that's also just as important as being grateful for your successes. Because as we all know, you learn much more from failures than you learn from your successes. And when you prioritize the various dimensions of your life, as I mentioned, and make time for the things that really matter, you will live a life of balance. And then, perturbations will occur in your life. I mean, that's a surety. But when they do occur, you will, let's say they occur in one dimension of your life, and it may cause you some amount of anxiety and pain. However, the stability in the other dimensions of your life will surely bring back calmness and a clear perspective on what you need to do next. So these are the 3 lessons I wanted to share with you. So number 1, respect yourself. Number 2, show that you care. And number 3, promote a life of balance. So graduates, I surely hope that you will find these 3 lessons useful as you embark on the next phase of your career. Well accomplished, so let's see again, I'm so proud to be here, part of this ceremony, as we honor all the 2020 graduates on a mission well accomplished, and wishing you all the best that life has to offer in the years ahead. President Dr. Sims, Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty members, graduates, and their families, thank you so much, and best wishes.
Dr. Gupta, thank you for your timely speech. It was very well done. Marshall?
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed with the conferral of degrees. Dr. Mitchell Levy, please present the candidates.
The moment we've been waiting for. Try to show some enthusiasm. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science please rise? Mr. President, the faculty of Capital Technology University is pleased to present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in their respective fields of study. Mr. Alan Exner will call the roll. Please have a seat, graduates.
Ethan Douglas Ames. Malik Delshawn Barksdale. Alan Blush. Kyle Gregory Burness. Zachary Robert Chavez. Lamont Leon Cox Jr. Evan Patrick Curran. Alan Benoit DeLiamo, Sr. Alan John Feldman. Anthony Glenn Griffin II. Leaf Patrick Sander Haney. Wayne Juan Henry. Nicholas Parker Jones. Cameron Linnell Martin. Joshua Minikin. Lawrence Alandis Ravel. Barrett Edward Sanders, Jr. John Cephas Obina Shaw. Jonathan Alexander Taylor. Lisa Presley Chapwa Cameo. Amiri Jera Williams. Annie Lee Yang. Kayla Yates.
Congratulations, students. Will the candidates for the degrees of Masters of Business Administration and Masters of Science please rise? Mr. President, the faculty of Capital Technology University is pleased to present the candidates for the Masters of Business Administration, Masters of Science, or Technical Masters of Business Administration in their respective fields. Dr. Ronald Martin will call the roll.
Ready? Okay, Samuel Adi.
Michael.
Thomas A. Bandini. Justin Christopher Gronet. Eric James Chappell. Okay, Risa Najabadi. Austin Earl Pack. She phonetically spelled it out for me. Hannah Carice Roselle. Theodore Nathaniel Stewart. Daniel Akalu. All right. Sudeep Chapa. Tapa. Okay, the H is silent. Tapa.
Okay. Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Science and Doctor of Philosophy please rise? I got to do this. I was dying this morning to do it, and I'm going to do it. Is there a doctor in the house? Mr. President, the faculty of Capital Technology University is pleased to present the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Science and Doctor of Philosophy in their respective fields. Candidates will be hooded by the academic leadership after receiving their diplomas. These hoods evolved from, I'm gonna be a while, you might wanna sit for a second. These hoods evolved from the medieval hoods worn by professors in Europe and later in universities around the world. Hoods are the most expressive component of the academic regalia. Today, hoods communicate the individual's school, degree, and field of study through their length and colors of the lining and binding. In classic tradition, Capital Technology University's hood reflects the school's colors, black and red. The field of graduate study is designated by the color of the velvet binding. Dark blue for Doctor of Philosophy or PhD, golden yellow for Doctor of Science or DSc. The presentation of the academic hood is a powerful and highly symbolic moment in both the commencement ceremony and the individual's academic career. Congratulations for the honor of wearing this hood. Dr. Ronald Martin will call the roll.
Soren Ashmall.
Soren is being hooded by his wife.
Dr. Soren Ashmall. Alex Dorrell Oss. Dr. Alex Oss. Juanita Austin Butler. No.
Dr. Butler is being hooded by her husband, Dr. Butler.
Dr. Juanita Butler. Kellop Charles. Dr. Kellop Charles. Christopher Scott Duffy. Dr. Christopher Scott Duffy. Mark David Ferrer. Dr. Mark David Ferrer. Navon Charles Farrell. But I'll call him Dr. Navon Charles Farrell. Ethan William Givens. Dr. Ethan William Givens. Clyde Defense Harris. Dr. Clyde Defense Harris. Ronald Vernon Hill, Jr. Dr. Ronald Vernon Hill, Jr. Araz Jafar Jalaluddin. Aruj, okay, all right, okay, Aruj. Dr. Aruj Lafar Jalaluddin. Stephen Oliver Jeffries. Oh, wow. Dr. Stephen Oliver Jeffries. Laura Ann Jones. Dr. Laura Ann Jones. Mark Michael Kolenko. Dr. Mark Michael Kolenko. Benjamin James Larson. Dr. Benjamin James Larson. Okay. Ivorine Lynch. All right. Dr. Ivorine Lynch. Michael Isaac Martinez. Dr. Michael Isaac Martinez. Sandra D. Moore. Dr. Sandra D. Moore. Donald Vashti Morelands. Okay, Dr. Donald Vashti Morelands. Daniel Nagunda. Okay. Daniel Jules Noonga. Williams Aaron Numonge Ojo. Hoping I can still remember it. Okay, it's Dr. Williams Ojo. Okay, I'm not gonna try the middle. Whew. Thomas Antonio Pena. Tomas. What is it? Okay, okay. Dr. Tomas Antonio Pena. Keith Prelo. Don't beat me up, man. Dr. Keith Prelo. Say it again. I'll just say Kespinela. Okay, Irma Kespinela. Dr. Irma Kespe Narina. Mohammed Harun Rashid. Dr. Mohammed Harun Rashid. Okay, Roxanne Robinson. Okay, Dr. Roxanne Robinson. Alice Michelle Williams. I'll forget. Dr. Alice Michelle Williams.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. The academic procession will, with all due scholastic grace, soon depart this tent and make its way back to the MA Com Hall. Faculty will be on the University Plaza to wish the graduates well. As Marshal of the University, I declare this commencement ceremony for the class of 2020 to be concluded. Please rise and remain standing.
Wait. We skipped a page.
Oh my God. Shit. Oh.
We don't want to get done too early. But it's only been 2 years since we did this. 2.5 years since we've done the last ceremony. So we're a few pages ahead, but it's a good try. I'm keeping you for a little bit longer. We've had some we had from Dr. Levy, we've heard the motivation speech about get a job, but you already have a job. You've been out for 2 years if you're a freshman or if you're a new graduate. The master's and doctoral students are usually, for most of our students, are working full-time when they complete their online degrees. So anyway, we're going to pretend that it's kind of 2 years back at this point, okay? So you walked across the stage, you shook everybody's hand, you got your photo. So now, all candidates for degrees, please rise, and please hold your tassels with your left hand. So I know everybody's already graduated technically, you got their diplomas framed on the wall, but pretend you haven't yet, right? So now is the important part. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, and with the recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to confer upon you the degree you have earned with all the rights, honors, privileges, and obligations pertaining thereto. You may now move your tassel to the left side of your mortarboard, symbolizing your new status as a graduate of Capital Technology University. Congratulations. You may be seated. So in honor, today is our 94th anniversary, October 9th, 1927. So in honor of that, I'm going to give you a little bit of history to go along with that because we're only a few years, 6 years shy of our 100th anniversary. So Capital Technology University was founded in Washington, D.C. as the Capital Radio Engineering Institute, CREI, in 1927 by Eugene Retzky. He was a Navy veteran and a radio operator. Retzky saw the need for an advanced school that would produce talented radio and electronics technicians. CREI began as a correspondence school, but its popularity led to the 1932 opening of a residential division, allowed students to work hands-on in laboratories. As radio technology improved, new training programs and courses were quickly added. Following World War II, CREI became one of the first 3 technical institutes accredited by the Engineers Council for Professional Development. Demand for training in radio had soared, with many eager to launch their careers in a revolutionary new industry. The industry would see even more explosive growth following World War II. Retzky had a far-reaching vision, but not much in the way of funds. To help equip his new school, he persuaded the National Broadcasting Corporation, then in the process of moving its headquarters and studios to New York, to sell him hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of radio equipment for only $100. Retzky and CREI Vice President M.H. Beiser then worked day and night to install it at the school. This was a quote. We pulled wire through cables and used hand drills because we couldn't afford to buy an electric drill, recalled Risky in 1966. So I don't know how many people seen the old wood hand drills. That's a lot of work. CREI's reach went far beyond its physical location. Over the years, the school would become known nationally and even worldwide for its pioneering home study courses, which promised to provide the professional radio man with working knowledge of practical radio electronics engineering and instill the confidence in his own ability, which enables him to go after the better jobs and get them. Fast forward a few decades, and CREI's successor institution, Capital Technology University, is now a full-fledged university with degrees at the undergraduate, master's, and doctoral level. Recognized nationally for the strength of its programs in fields such as cybersecurity, computer science, and engineering and technology, the university continues to expand in response to changing technology and industry needs. Risky's vision continues to inform the direction of Capital Technology University. We remain true to our founders' goals of educating students in practical, technical fields, of reaching beyond our geographic location with the technology of our day, and to find a way or make one when pursuing our goals. Today is the university's Founders Day. October 9th will continue to be a day observed in the future as Founders Day, and you all will have a special place in the history of this event. In just 6 years, we will mark the university's 100th anniversary Founders Day in 2027. I look forward to sharing future celebrations with you as members of the Capital Tech alumni community. I wish to thank all of our staff who worked behind the scenes to produce this event. We also thank the Chesapeake Brass Authority for their participation today. Thank you. At this time, I would like to ask Ms. Melinda Bonnell-Ryan, VP Student Success Services and University Development, to approach the podium and address the graduates.
Good afternoon. It's an honor to be one of the first to congratulate each of you on your achievements at Capital Technology University, and welcome to the class of 2020 and to the Capital Tech alumni family. Are there any other Capital Tech alumni under the tent today? Please stand and be recognized. Come on. And all of you, that's right, thank you. Thank you, alumni, for all that you are doing in your careers and communities to build the reputation of our great institution. And thank you for being here today to support our newest class of Capital Tech Chargers. You may sit down. New graduates, I'm proud to announce that you're joining over 6,000 proud Capital Tech alumni who are leaders in their career fields. This year, we are exceptionally proud to celebrate our 94th anniversary of providing training, education, leadership, and excellence to students. Capital Tech was founded in 1927 as Capital Radio Engineering Institute, and you are part of this ongoing heritage. We invite you to stay involved with your alma mater and become active on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn alumni groups. And if you wish to show your Capital pride, you'll find spirit wear available for purchase in the University Plaza. This day of celebration is all about you and your accomplishments. You and your fellow graduates are forever united through your shared Capital Tech passion and find a way or make one mentality. Congratulations. Mr. Marshall.
We are so proud of you and so grateful to you. But once again, congratulations to the class of 2020. The academic procession will, with all due scholastic grace, soon depart this tent and make its way back to the MA Com Hall. Faculty will be on the University Plaza to wish the graduates well. As Marshal of the University, I declare this commencement ceremony for the class of 2020 to be concluded. Please rise and remain standing during the recessional.